3rd and 6, and Arkansas is in empty, 5 receivers. It is a man-to-man coverage with a free safety, 1, 2, 3 in motion, and then 2 on the backside, all in man, free safety in the middle of the field. You can see it on alignment, but especially with motion coming across and the defender running to chase him, you know that you've got man-to-man right here. So he's going to come across, and how are you blocking this? You look at the formation, because there are 6 DBs effectively, you can only put 5 at the line of scrimmage, 4 on the line, and a 5th walked up for their defense. What they are not doing with an offensive lineman is blocking that in man. He's going to be captured basically as the motion comes across and walls it off. So they're going tackle down inside, guard, center, comboing the shade up to whoever shows, and backside it's got to be one-on-one and one-on-one with the guard and the tackle. And it's blocked perfectly on the snap of the ball. So watch up front. Look at right tackle, one-on-one. Look at right guard. It's blocked. 1 and 2 on the backside. Center guard combo. There's nobody to combo up to. And tackle is one-on-one. And as you said, the motion came across. He's going to get in the way of the outside. And because it's man-to-man, you have a defender running himself out of the play, chasing his man with the motion. Quarterback shows ball, follow the blocks, and you can go either way. Again, this is another example of he can get behind guard and squeeze it this way, or he can run to the first down stick this way. He chooses daylight to his left, and you got a first down. Blocked perfectly, and just more physical than the defense. Here's one I think the quarterback actually has 2 reads, 1 right here and 2 right here, depending on how they play it. On the snap of the football, he's got motion coming across, who's going to turn into his bubble on an RPO option where he throw it, and tight end out in front to lead that down the field if he gets the football. I think on the snap of the ball, he reads in man on the line of scrimmage, inside on the tackle because it's a 3-man front. So even pre-snap, I think he knows I'm probably not giving this football. If the end were to somehow jump outside and it goes that way, then he might give the other way. But on the snap of the ball, he goes head up and stays down in. Now he's pulling, going to the next read, which is the first man, and that next level outside. And so right here, as he comes down, quarterback watching him, I think he has 2 options. Either keep and run, or raise up and throw the screen behind the line of scrimmage with a lead blocker because you got guys downfield right here. That's the design of the play. And I don't think it's indecision. I do think he is forcing the issue a little bit, but I think right now the quarterback doesn't want to, with him getting in the backfield, pull up and try to throw. I think he's already decided he may try to run the football. So what does he do? Put his foot in the ground, back to the inside. Just go make a play, run to daylight. That's what's happening right there. Television gave you a behind copy where you could see it, see where his eyes go. I think you pretty clearly see eyes go here first. He's down inside. Now I know as a quarterback, I know I'm going to pull and look and go to the next part of this read. Go to the next part, pull. Tight end very intentionally is bypassing him because he knows quarterback's reading this guy. And he doesn't throw to his left. Maybe he should, but he's an athlete and can make something happen. Wide zone read look right here. And you've got 5 linemen and a 6th blocker that are going to zone block this thing all this way. And you're unblocking the end man on the line of scrimmage to the short side of the field. The quarterback will read him on this play. When you snap it, look what's happening. You had 2 things. Motion across this way, widen the defender, and move the safety back. So you've set the defense. Now you have 5 linemen and a tight end, that's 6, versus 5 defenders in the box that you're blocking. You've created numbers for yourself because the quarterback is responsible for the read. As the defensive end comes down and stays outside, his angle is not down the line of scrimmage. Instead is a little more north-south. Now it turns into a give based off his movement. It turns into a give. The entire defense is blocked this way. 6 on 5. linebacker trying to be, a cutoff. The only person that can now prevent a cutback is the end who chased the quarterback and gave you the read to begin with. He should never get there, and he doesn't. Now it's out the backside. Receiver helps, run through a tackle, and you got a touchdown. See it right there, quarterback reading. He's got his eyes on him. If his movement initially were here, then quarterback's going to keep this football and run himself. But because his steps are more here, not necessarily upfield, but at least vertical, now it's going to turn into a give, going back the other way. See it blocked up, cut back. It works because it's blocked. Receiver doing his job down the field right here, getting in the way, making sure that you don't get a free shot at a tackle in the open field, and the running back runs through one. Quarterback read the backside end and create a numbers issue for the defense. Again, they're going to block them in threes. 3 here in the box, taken care of by the 3 on the left side of the offensive line, and then 3 on the right side, guard, tackle, tight end, taking care of the 3 to the play side. Create yourself a numbers game because you don't have to block one. The quarterback will read him in his zone read scheme. Right now he puts his eyes on him, in stays out, and we go one-on-one guard and tackle backside, center up on the linebacker. Play side, guard on the tackle, tackle up on the linebacker, tight end out on the linebacker. This is hat on a hat, perfectly blocked, and nobody, because you've left one unblocked, you have 6 blockers, including a tight end, on 5 defenders on the play side. You have a numbers advantage. Watch how this play develops. At the time that the read happens, you read this defender here, he stayed out. Everybody is blocked. Every single defender is blocked and driven downfield. This handoff happened 3-4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and the ball carrier will be to the first down sticks before he even comes in close contact with a defender. You cannot block this any better. Nobody even close to him. To be a numbers advantage for the defense. 5 linemen and a tight end is only 6 blockers versus 4 linemen, 3 linebackers, 7. So 7 on the defensive side versus 6 blockers. You would think the defense has an advantage, but they don't. I'll show you why. On the snap of the ball, you have the 7th defender coming down on the edge. He, because of his edge route, the defensive end is going to be on the inside shoulder of the tackle. This is a read play for the quarterback. He is reading the 7th defender. So therefore, because that's the quarterback's responsibility, he is unblocked. It is now on play side 6 on 6. The defense doesn't have a run numbers advantage because the quarterback is responsible for the 7th. As the play happens, Arkansas pulls the play side guard to catch the edge. Because there's an outside defender, the quarterback will give here to the running back. This defender should hit, take on the contact, and squeeze the ball carrier and squeeze this hole. But instead, he dips to avoid the contact, and it creates a hole to the edge for the running back. You see him avoid the contact, and when he does, now look, everybody else is blocked. Here, here, and here. Guard, tackle, center, and tight end have totally blocked. The play side and backside is blocked, and we're off to the races. All it takes is one defender avoiding a block, and you give up a big play. RPO, it actually could be here on the play for the quarterback, and you'll take a look. He's actually going to, I believe, read linebackers at the next level. You see the ball's on the right hash, 4 defensive linemen over the football, but linebackers are actually shaded to the wide side of the field. What that means is this is technically your backside linebacker, and he's lined up directly over the football on this hash. So what could be happening if it is a read is as you see him over the ball and he steps play side, there's nobody backside. Quarterback has the option to pull the ball and throw right here. as long as play side blocking stays within that 3-yard window and doesn't get called downfield. You see there on the fake, linebacker steps down and slightly play side or wide side. Quarterback's made the decision now. We're going to pull the ball and throw this. Now, it could be called play action, but it also could be a read for the quarterback. I don't know the call, but it works to get them a first down in the red zone. Single back, 3 receivers and a tight end. Tight end going to motion across to the wide side of the field. Why is that important? Take a look and I'll show you. He goes across the formation, and now you're sort of evened up with what they are lined up in. Here's what I mean. They are reading, not blocking the backside defensive end theoretically. So on the backside, it puts you 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3 with the nose. But then on the play side, it puts you 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3 with the tight end catching the edge. So it's balanced to block 6-on-6 perfectly. Now you're going to run it. On the snap, everybody's hat on a hat. Tackle turns out here. Guard is up on the linebacker. Center turns the nose. Backside is taken care of. Play side, guard and tackle combo the end up to the linebacker, and the tight end takes care of the outside. It is hat on a hat, blocked absolutely perfectly. See it here, fire off the ball. Watch play side. Everybody's blocked. You can't do it any better. 1, 2, and 3. Play side. Backside taken care of. 1, 2, and 3. And you got any number of holes to run through that you want. He chooses to go out, and you're getting blocks on the edge as well. 1 and 2. This is totally blocked by the offense, whipping the defense right here. When you see it from behind, you get a look at what the running back sees. He's got any number of hole to choose from. Again, center turns back the nose. 1, guard 2, tackle 3, backside totally taken care of. Quarterback is responsible for the unblock. Play side, combo guard tackle up to the linebacker. They block it. Tight end blocks, and you have any number of holes to run through that you want. And he could turn here and choose to run and go vertical, or he chooses to go out where he's got extra room to operate behind 2 more blockers. Can't block it any better than that.